Hi everyone, and welcome to this guided meditation with me, Espen Haugen. Uh, we gonna read from the book The Law of Attraction by Esther and Hicks. Continue moving forward with that energy. We are now on page 95, and it's gonna be good. It's good moving forward with the energy of this book. Yeah, so welcome everyone, and happy new beautiful day. Good to be here. So let's start reading. It's fun. Have a beautiful day, Jen. Can my negative expectations affect the well-being of others? Jerry, if in our concern for the welfare of those we really care about, we find ourselves drifting towards some negative expectation regarding them, can we, just by pondering a problem occurring in their lives, actually cause them damage, damage, damage? Yeah. Abraham, you cannot create in the experience of another because you cannot offer their vibration, which is their point of attraction for them. But when you focus upon something long enough that your thought becomes strong, and you are feeling strong emotion about, it, you can influence the thoughts that they are thinking about a subject. Remember, most people offer most of their vibration in response to what they are observing. So if they are observing you and see that looking of concern on your face, or are observing the concerned comments you are making, they may very well lean in the direction of what is not wanted. If you want to be of greatest value to others, see them as you know they want to be. That is the influence that you want to offer. Beautiful day. Happy, beautiful day, Scott. We always get what we expect. Always. Yeah, that's true. And yes, we can only create in our reality, our own experience, how we are experiencing the life, how we are experiencing the outside. And it's all start from within. So good. So can I undo past programming by others? Can I undo past programming by others? Jerry, if one's mind has been programmed by others into some belief, and this person finds that this belief is no longer desirable in their life, how can this person undo those beliefs? Abraham, you are negatively influenced by two major hindrances. One is the influence of others. The other is the influence of your own old habits. You have developed patterns of thinking, so you can easily fall into those old habitual patterns, rather than think the new thought that is in harmony with the new desire. It is a matter of deliberately utilizing a little strength, or as you say, willpower, and refocusing your attention in a new direction. The programming that you are referring to is only the results of you having focused upon something and then upon Law of attraction responds to that focus. So anything that you focus upon will grow stronger. Some of what you may be calling programming is merely a healthy integration into your current society, but some of it actually hinders your personal expansion. In time and with practice, you will be able to tell the difference and guide your thoughts in the direction of your personal choices. And that is really what deliberate creation is all about. My point of power is right now. Jerry, Abraham, there's a phrase from the set books that says, your point of power is in the present. What does that mean to you? Abraham, whether you are thinking about something that is occurring right now, or about something that has happened in your past, or about something that you would like to occur in your future, you're doing the thinking right now. You're offering your vibration of thought in your present. And it is the present thought vibration that the law of attraction is always responding to. Therefore, your power to create is now. It is, it is also helpful to acknowledge that your emotion is coming forth in response to your current thought, whether it concerns your past, present, or future. The greater the emotion you are feeling, the more powerful your thought is, and the faster you are attracting into your experience things that match the essence of that thought. You could be recalling an argument you had with someone many years earlier, or with someone who may have died 10 years ago. But as you are recalling the argument now, you are activating the vibration of it now, and your current point of attraction is being affected by it now. So good. Happy beautiful day, Donna. Our power, yes, our power to create focus in now. So true. So good. So good information in those books from Esther and Jerry Hicks. So let's move forward. How did that first negative thing occur? Jerry, I often wondered how the first disease or the first negative thing occurred. Is it true that the first of almost everything occurred through the thought of it? In other words, like the first electric light, the thought came first, and then the electric light followed. So advancing to more disease or into good or exciting things is only one step, or one thought, beyond something that has been previously thought. Abraham, all things, whether you determine that they are good or bad, are just the next logical step from where you are currently standing. You are correct when you understand that the thought comes first. First there is thought, then thought form, then manifestation. Your current situation is platform of experience that inspires the next thought and the next. When you realize that you can choose to positively expect or negatively expect, but in either case, the law of attraction will add power to the thought until it will eventually manifest. You may wish to become more deliberate in the direction of your thoughts. Nothing ever manifests from your first subtle attention to it. It takes time and attention to a subject to draw enough power to it to cause its manifestation. That is why all kinds of things, both wanted and unwanted, increase. In other words, disease increase and become more plentiful as humans focus more and more upon diseases. Is imagination not the same as visualization? visualization. Jerry, Abraham, how would you describe the term imagination? What does it mean to you? Abraham, imagination is the mixing and massaging of thoughts into various combinations. It is similar to observing a situation. However, in imagination, you are creating the image rather than watching something in your current reality. Some use the word visualization, but we want to offer this subtle distinction. Visualization is often only a memory of something that you have once observed. By imagination, we mean deliberately bringing desired components together in your mind to create a desired scenario. In other words, focusing with the intention of inducing positive emotion. When we use the term imagination, we are really talking about deliberately creating your own reality. Happy beautiful day, Aaron and Aram. So good. Jerry, but how could a person visualize or imagine something that they haven't seen yet, like a mate would like to have, a child they would like to give birth to, or a vocation that they're never considered? Abraham, as you observe the world around you, deliberately gather and ponder the aspects of life that are appealing to you. Notice that Notice the beautiful smile that someone offers you or the beautiful home that someone lives in. Make mental or written notes about the things you enjoy in your world, and then mix those components together in your own mind, creating scenarios and versions of life that please you. Do not look for perfect role models, for you are unique and the creator of your own unique reality. In time, you will discover or remember that this art of imagination will cause pleasing results to make their way into your experience. But the art of imagination is also very entertaining and fun. As you begin saying, I want to know what I want, you will begin to attract, by law, all sorts of examples. And as you are collecting the data that comes to you, let your dominant intent in each day be to looking for things that you want. Then you can look around you and see in others those traits or characteristics that you would like to have in your own mate or companion or work. Truly, the perfect model for you regarding any subject does not exist. You are the creator of that. Sometimes we hear it said, I wanted to be wealthy, and then I met a man who was wealthy, but he had bad health and a rotten marriage. So then I associated prosperity with rotten marriage as, and bad health. So I no longer wanted prosperity. And we say, collect the prosperity data if you want it, and leave out the bad health and the bad marriage. Jerry, so we can visualize piecing together all of the desired characteristics of the mate or the child or the work that we wanted. Abraham, yes, and that is really the point of the workshop. It is a place where you can go undistracted and where you begin to formulate pictures in your mind. Jerry. So it doesn't have to be something that's already excited ever. It has to be just what you now feel you want to experience. Abraham. And as you are working in your workshop, you will find that in most cases it will not come to you instantly. You will know when you are clear because you will feel excited. Have you ever been working on a project and you thought about it? You thought about it quite a lot, and suddenly you say, I have a good idea. That feeling of I have a good idea is your point of launching your creation. In other words, you have been mulling the thoughts over in your mind until you have become specific enough that when you hit upon the perfect combination of thoughts, your inner being offered you a motion saying, yes, that is it. Now you have it. And so, the point of the workshop is to think about all sorts of things until you feel that sensation of a good data, of a good idea. Jerry, when a strong intent when a strong intention that we've been visualizing hasn't yet materialized it, what's the most common cause for that? Abraham. If you have been purely visualizing your intention, then it must come, and come quickly. The purity of the visualization is the key, and by that we mean purely offering thoughts only in the direction of what you want. When you say, I want it, but as you add your but, you cancel it or defeat it at birth. Often you are offering as many or more thoughts about the absence of your desires as you are about the presence of your desire. If something you want is slow to come to you, it can be for only one reason. You are spending more time focused upon its absence than you are about its presence. If you could identify what you want and then deliberately think clearly upon what you want until you get it, the essence of all things that you want would be yours very quickly. If you could spend your time purely envisioning what you want, rather than giving your attention to the reality of what is, you would be attracting more of what you want instead of more of what is. It is a matter of changing your magnetic point of attraction. Get your eyes, words, and thoughts off of what is, and put them purely in what you now want. The more you think and speak of what you want, the faster what you want will be yours. This is good information. Happy beautiful day, Anne. So yeah, I will get your eyes, words, and thoughts of what is, and put them purely on what you now want. The more you think and speak of what you want, the faster you want will be yours. This is good. And now I will go back to the creative workshop because every time you read it, it feels different, right? Because it's new right now. So we can get more clarification around the creative workshop. It's a very powerful uh, tool to use. So this is the creative workshop. I'm going to read it again because this is so good. So let's move on. Abraham's creative workshop process. So here it is. Here is the process. You're going to go you're going to go to a kind of creative workshop every day, not for a long period of time. 50 minutes is a good amount of time, 20 minutes at most. This workshop need not occur in the same place in every day, but it is good if it is a place where you will not be distracted or interrupted. This is not a place where you will enter an altered state of consciousness. It is not a meditative state. It is a state of giving thought to what you want, with such clarity that your inner being responds by offering confirming emotion. Before you begin this process, it is important that you be happy. For if you go there unhappy or feeling no emotion, then your work will not be of great value, for your attracting power will not be there. When we say happy, we are not speaking of that jumping up and down sort of excitement. We mean an uplifted, light-hearted feeling, that sort of sensation where all is well. And so, we recommend that you do whatever it takes to get happy. For each of you it is different process. It is a different process. For Esther, hearing music is a very fast way to get that uplifted, joyous feeling. But not all music accomplishes this. Not even the same music every time. For some of you, it is interacting with animals or being near moving water. But once you bring yourself to that good feeling, then sit. And now, your workshop has begun. Your job here in this workshop is to assimilate data that you have been collecting from your real life experiences. As you have been interacting with others and moving in and out of your physical environment. Your work here is to bring that data together in a sort of picture of yourself, one that satisfies and pleases you. Your life experience outside of your workshop will be of great value for as you're moving around through your day, no matter what you are doing, going to work, working around your home, interacting with your mate or your friends or your children or your parents. If you will use your time with one of your intentions being to collect data and look for things that you like, that you may bring into your workshop, then you will find that every day is one of fun. Have you ever gone on a shopping spree where you had some money in your pocket and your intent was to find something to buy? And as you were looking around, although there were many things that you did not want, your intent was to find something that you did want to exchange for the money. Well, that is the way we would like you to look at every day of your life experience, as if you have a pocket full of something that you are exchanging for this data that you are collecting. For example, you may see someone who has a joyful personality. Collect that data, intending to bring it into your workshop later. You may see someone driving a vegetable that you would like. Collect that data. You may see an occupation that pleases you. Whatever it is that you are seeing that pleases you, remember it. You could even write it down. As you see anything that you think you would like to be in your life experience, you see yourself collecting that data in a sort of mental bank. And then when you go into your workshop, you can begin assimilating the data. And as you do so, you will prepare a picture of yourself for which you will begin attracting into your experience the essence of that which has been pleasing you. If you are able to grasp the knowledge that your real work, no matter what other activities you are performing, is to look around for things that you want with the intent of bringing them into your workshop. In other words, in order in order to create your vision of yourself from which you will attract. Then you will come to know that there is nothing that you cannot be, do, or have. Let's see, we have some time. Oh, we have time to read that creative workshop process. Examples. So good. Just good. Really, really good. Now, let's see. I am now in my creative workshop. And so now you are feeling happy and you are sitting someplace in your workshop. Here is an example of your work you may do in your creative workshop. I like being here. I recognize the value and power of this time. I feel very good to be here. I see myself in a sort of total package, one that I know is of my own creating, and certainly a package of my choosing. I am full of energy in this picture of myself, tireless, and really moving through life experience without resistance. As I see myself gliding about, moving in and out of my car, in and out of my buildings, in and out of my rooms, in and out of conversations, and in and out of life experiences. I see myself flowing effortlessly, comfortably, and happily. I see myself attracting only those who are in harmony with my current intent. And I am clearer and clearer in every moment about what it is I want. When I get into my automobile and I am moving to a place, I see myself arriving healthy and refreshed and on time and prepared for whatever it is that I am about to do there. I see myself dressed to perfection in just the manner that I choose for myself. And it is nice to know that it matters, know what others, and it's nice to know it matters not what others are choosing or what others are even thinking about what I am choosing. What it what is important is that I am pleased with me. And as I see myself, I certainly am. I recognize that I am a limit in all phases of my life. I have a bank account balance that is unlimited. And as I see myself moving through life experiences, it is exhilarating to know that there is nothing that I am choosing that is limited by money. I am making all my decisions based upon whether I want the experience or not, not based upon whether or not I can afford the experience. For I know I am a magnet who attracts at any point whatever prosperity, health, and relationships I choose. I choose absolute and continuing abundance, for I understand that there is no limit to the abundance in the universe, and that by my attracting abundance to myself, I am not limiting another. There is enough for everyone. The key is for each of us to see it and want it, and then we will each attract it. And so, I have chosen unlimited, not necessarily putting a big stash away. For I understand that I have the power to attract it as I want it for whatever I want it for. And as I think of something else that I want, the money flows to me easily. So I have an unlimited supply of abundance and prosperity. There are abundant aspects in every area of my life. I see myself surrounded by others who, like me, want growth and who are drawn to me by my willingness to allow them to be, do, or have whatever they want, while I do not need to draw into my experience those things that they may be choosing that I do not like. I see myself interacting with others and talking, laughing, and enjoying that which is perfect in them, while they enjoy that which is perfect in me. All of us are appreciating one another, and none of us is criticizing or noticing those things that we do not like. I see myself in perfect health. I see myself in absolute prosperity. I see myself invigorated with life. Again, appreciating this physical life experience that I wanted so very much as I decided to be a physical being. It is glorious to be here as a physical being, making decisions with my physical brain, but accessing the power of the universe through the power of the law of attraction. And it is from this marvelous state of being that I now attract more of the same. It is good. It is fun. I like it very much. I will leave this workshop and I will set out during them a reminder of this day to look for more things that I like. It is nice to know that if I see one who is prosperous but sick, I do not need to bring the whole package into my workshop, just the part that I like. I will bring the example of prosperity and I will leave out the example of sickness. My work for now is done. So that's it. Happy, beautiful day, everyone, and love you so much, and see you tomorrow. Namaste.